Hello, my name is Remy. I am the founder of the Forever Home Cat Sanctuary, and today I am at the Wildlife Rehabilitation Center. I am joined by Dr. Ovidiu Roșu. Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you very much for coming here.
We did a small tour in Romanian. We're gonna have subtitles, and now we're gonna talk about your future plans for rescuing and rehabilitating injured or sick wildlife that will be released in their natural habitat. Could you tell us more about your current project and your future plans?
Okay, so basically we have started, I think we have already 10 years of activity in the center. We have started with a small number of animals, around 200 animals in a small clinic in the middle of Bucharest. And progressively this number kind of pushed us out from the clinic into this land, which is at the outskirts of Bucharest. It's 5,000 hectares of land. We bought a little bit more because with the growing number we needed to offer to the animals more space. And last year we have received, the last couple of years we have received around 3,500, 4,000 wild animals that we have managed to offer, to treat, to offer medical care. Currently, even this place, which grew organically, so we started with a small kind of a shelter type of rescue center. We had some containers, and then we built more and more and more and more until we realized that what we have built is insufficient and is not as the level that we want to make it right now. So in the near future, we talked with an architect. We pretty much planned every detail of it. We want to build a wildlife hospital, the first wildlife hospital in Eastern Europe, which will offer, besides animal care, besides animal, offering care to the animals, we want to also invest in education, in volunteers. We want to offer all sorts of possibilities for other veterinarians to come and learn from us, so they can share, they go to their home and build something similar, maybe even improve it. So we are going to focus on next, in the future, we try to focus on becoming more professional, more proficient, and also invest in possibilities of future education.
I did not mention to our viewers, you are one of the most famous veterinarians in our country. No, truly. So you, every major rescue operation calls Ovidiu, which is true. Yes, you rescued lots of horses, which are very famous in the Danube Delta. And we've known each other for 2 years. You visited our cat sanctuary.
Yeah.
And we are here because we have this in common, that we want to also make a project for a veterinary hospital, even though we focus on the domestic cats and dogs, and wildlife have very much different needs.
Yep.
But I think that we have very much in common, and these are things that we would love to have advice from experts,
yep,
such as yourself. What would be the advice that you would give our sanctuary for a future project like this?
As you know, I have visited your place. I found it the most amazing place for cats in the country. I haven't seen any other place in the world though, so I guess it's one of the best places that you can have a cat, with all of them roaming free. To tell you the truth, cats can be a danger for wildlife, so we have to take this into consideration. And keeping cats in, not letting them in the field, it's a very helpful way towards the wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a study that every year billions of small mammals and birds are killed by cats, or feral cats. So of course what you do, it's, for us, it's kind of a rescue center, the rescue center.
Bird rescue center, right?
It's something amazing. So the only thing that I can, besides trying for you to continue your work, I would suggest from the medical point of view to have a clinic, to have a veterinary clinic inside, a proper veterinary clinic, not only you doing the job, but also to hire vet staff, like veterinarians, vet assistant technicians, to take care of your cats. Of course, the structure, but like every structure in vet clinics. You will have, of course, consultation rooms. You'll have ICU, so intensive care units. You'll have all sorts of surgery rooms. Quarantine, everything, necropsy, so on and so forth. But this is something that you will have to manage with the architect. There are many, specifically for dogs and cats, for domestic animals, there are very well done plans to build clinics. So you are safe there. So
Right.
you'll have something to do professionally. What I will also suggest, if you are going to manage, and I really hope that you'll manage your project, to have inside your vet clinic, to have the possibility to offer spay and neuter campaigns. So this should be one of the main focuses of your clinics, to offer help to the other animals, because of course stray animals multiply like crazy.
Right.
Also owned animals multiply like crazy, and if you can stop it from the root, then it's not going to be a problem on the field.
Right.
So this would be my most important, advice. You will get a lot of advices professionally for people that have cat clinics. But from my point of view, seeing what is on the field, and I have seen it for many years, spay and neuter campaigns should be at the core of your clinic. So yeah, that would be the most important thing that I can say to you. And of course, if you can manage to also offer kind of social clinic to people that cannot afford treatment to the pets, that would be amazing. So yeah, focus on the social aspect and the spay and neuter aspect, and then of course for the animals that you take in, to have high standards, or like at least adequate standards to keep them in your place.
Right. A quick question about the financial part, because we focus a lot on the animals, but without the financial aid and support, none of this would be possible. And what your future plans for the clinic? What do you think would be some that you would need to raise for such an ambitious project? And what are your for the hospital? And what are your monthly expenses here right now, taking care of hundreds of animals?
So we at this point, what we have, all these structures cost us around 300,000 euros a year, ish. Of course, with the new inflation, with the new problems with the gas and so on, the costs are higher. So most probably this year is going to cost much more, like maybe 350,000, 400,000. We'll have to see it. So this is the normal, let's say, functional amount of money for what we are doing currently, up to 4,000 animals a year. Yeah, and considering that we are having all sorts of small animals, like a couple of grams individuals, which we take into consideration. For sure, other species require something else. We do have species that cost a lot, like the pelicans. They cost us hundreds and hundreds of euros every week. Other individuals, not that much. And for the hospital is going to be a new infrastructure, which is going to be extremely, I guess it's going to be extremely hard to keep live. We have evaluated it to be built at the current stage from 700,000 euros to 1 million euros. I mean, 1 million euros would be like super high level with everything that we wanted, but it is quite a lot of money. And to keep it alive, because if you want a hospital, okay, you can build it, but it means that we also have to take care of it, and to, it's gonna, most probably is gonna rise up the cost up to €500,000 a year, I think, to have this functional and doing the job that it requires it to be. So I think this will be the costs right now.
What would you suggest for fundraising? What did you find the most useful during the years? And some people with NGOs recommended investing in ads. You, like us, are more for using all the money for the animals and not for the ads. But without people knowing about our projects, they rarely see any new funding, new support. and what do you think is the solution?
As you mentioned, we don't have that much experience with promoting. So I guess, you know, making ads for your activity. We have tried to squeeze every cent, every leu, every currency, whatever, to go towards the animal and the staff. Very important to have the staff, because you cannot treat the animals without the people. So this is very important for me,
right,
to keep my staff not happy but just survivable. We are not giving super salaries, but to be survivable, to come back to the work without constantly thinking about their if we have just a short bracket.
Mm-hmm.
We have very passionate people working here, very amazing people, but if they are not also helped to live their other life, not only the center life,
correct,
they will not come back here. So they will stay until they will suffocate and then they cannot come again.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me it's very important to go, everything should go to the animals and the staff, to be here every day, because we are working 365 days a year. And that's why I guess it never occurs to me. I know that paying ads in the longer term, it's a good thing and it can help. I'm not there yet. We have not done this. We try to focus on the needs that it's inside the clinic, but other types of fundraising that we can do, and we are doing it. It's through companies that they can give money through their company to associations for grants. We are writing grants. We are competing for grants from different organizations or environment institution that they have grants. And fortunately, we have pretty much, because we do such a big job, we have had more or less all of the grants won, so that keeps us alive. Of course, people that are coming with this type, 4,000 animals a year comes with at least 2 times more people. So they will come to us. They will interfere. They will see our job, and they will individually donate to us, which is great. So we have very good connections with people. And yes, I mean, we do have. We are helped also by foreign organizations. Suzy Wutzinger gives us 20-something% of our needs. And what else? And of course, this formularly for 3.5,
yes,
formula. The form,
to add your for the taxes.
Yeah,
yes,
for the
in
taxes,
Romania.
it's quite helpful. And yes, I mean, for sure, ads might be a thing that we'll do in the future. For now, I'm a little bit, it's too much. It's the complexity of it. It's a little bit over my head. So I will have to see in the future how it goes.
Well, we hope. First of all, thank you very much for your time, for giving us the great tour.
Thank
And
you so much for being
we
here.
hope we're gonna post all your links to
you so much.
have all our supporters support your great cause and follow you. This is a great project you're doing, and thank you again for your time.
Thank you so much. May I add something else?
Of course.
Regarding people that are, coming towards us with the injured animals and they leave it to us for treatment and release. Just for you to know, we receive around 10,000 phone calls annually, from which we have to inform. Education is the most important thing. Many of these phone calls actually don't need for the animal to be rescued. Just they should be left there, like the deer. That there are many. Just for information for you, if somebody is curious, right now it's the baby season, so a lot of wildlife is giving birth, like the hedgehogs, like the squirrels, like the deers, and they are leaving their babies unattended, and people find them and they think they are lost or orphan. Many of the time, the animals actually just stay there until the mother comes back. And in the case of deer, because a lot of deers are coming in this period of time, the fawn, the baby deer, is gonna stay crouched in the bushes, and the mother is like a couple of hundred meters away to scare off the predator. And unfortunately, people think that the deer is lost, and they take it, and it becomes humanized, habituated, imprinted. It's very bad for the animal. So please, every time you find a wildlife, it's very important, I can say it also in Romania, every time you find a wildlife, either in the wild or even in the urban area, please give a phone call to a rehabilitation station, a center like us, to ask about if it's normal to be like that way, or if it's not normal. Yeah, it's very important. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much again. Thank you.
Perfect.
Okay,
Ok,
super.
gata? Bun.